Clemenza. We're going to be taking you to Italy today. We got our guy from last week. Let's give a hand for JP. He came last week. I called him out on his rice balls. I'm going to be making 4 or 5 different kind of rice balls. I'm going to do an eggplant rolantini, and I'm going to do a broccoli with garlic and oil, like aglio olio. That's how you say it in Italian. It's garlic and oil. So, now here's the thing. There's so many easy ways to do this. Eggplant rolantini is one of those things that's kind of a pain to make. Look, in the restaurant, would I ever do it this way? Absolutely not. But in my home, or I should say my sister's home, who's gracious enough to let us use it. Hey, John. Big John.
Shit, baby.
Let me tell you, John is the friggin' rock. She's the rock. She just cranks out everything. This guy knows me. I forget a million things. He's right on point. But in my house, I have a smaller kitchen. So here's the deal. I don't want to be cutting eggplant, frying eggplant, dirty and saute pans and dishes, and I'm tired of it. I cook every day in a restaurant or a food truck. So, you could get your own eggplant and fry it great. But I don't even mind going to a really good Italian Maria, like a Frank and Sal's or a couple other places, and you can find eggplant cutlets that are beautiful already done. There's a quick, easy way to make this in 5 minutes. So, what we're going to do first, we're going to get our sauce going. I'm going to show you how we're going to do the rollatini. So, check it out. We're going to get some garlic. We're going to do it a little Goodfellas style, nice and paper thin. And the trick is too, the garlic you kind of want to melt. You want it to melt into the sauce. My biggest pet peeve in life is when you go into an Italian restaurant and you get chunks of garlic like this that's crunchy and not cooked. There's this graziata, they're no good. It doesn't work. So, we're going to get some garlic nice and thin. You all saw the movie Goodfellas, you understand why we call it Goodfella garlic. If I had a razor blade to do it, forget about it. I'd be doing it with a razor blade. But anyway, here we go. Alright, so we're going to get our garlic in the pan. Boom. Look at that. The pan's actually hot this time. Something works out. Beautiful. Alright, so we got our garlic brown. To that, we're going to add some fresh parsley. And we're making our marinade sauce for the eggplant rolantine. We are going to do a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. That's alright. Louis is barking. Maybe somebody's coming in. We got any more guests coming? A little more pepper. On water. Here we go. Alright, we're going to add our crushed tomatoes. Whoa. There we go. Medium.
Yum, yum.
Look at that. Thank you so much. Alright, while our marinade sauce is going, I'm going to show you guys how to roll the eggplant. Look, like I said, I would never buy a pre-made cutlet in a restaurant. But I'm home, I don't feel like frying, I don't feel like dirty. It's a great shortcut. This takes 5 minutes, 8 minutes at maximum to make. You buy the cutlets already done, okay? But check it out. I'm going to show you guys how to do the filling. We got some ricotta in the bowl. We're going to do a little bit of salt. We're going to do a little bit of pepper if I can find it. Here we go. A little bit of pepper. Alright. We are going to add a little bit of mozzarella in there. Right? We're going to add a lot of mozzarella. We're going to add a little bit of fontina. We'll add the fontina. And we're going to do a little bit of basil. Here we go. A little bit of basil. And very simple grated cheese. You see grated cheese over there, Parmesan? Wait, never mind, I got it. Thank you. A little bit of Parmesan, actually a lot of Parmesan cheese. And the thing too, when you add Parmesan, don't put a lot of salt. That may look like I'm putting a lot of salt and stressing, but believe me, nothing really comes out of these things. But a little bit of salt is going to bring up the flavor of the cheese. Very simple, guys. Ricotta, mozzarella, some people crack an egg in it to bind it. I don't see the need for it. I kind of like it. I like when it kind of oozes out a little bit. Very easy to make. I'm going to show you guys how to roll these. So look, watch how easy this is. Lay out your eggplant. Lay out your eggplant. Okay, very easy. Watch how quick and painless this is. Get yourself a spoon, any type of silver pan to bake what we do. Bada bing. Bada bang. Here we go. Look at this, very easy. So, look how easy this is, guys. Very easy. Just literally stuff it. A little ricotta, mozzarella, fontina. Again, you can add the egg. You know, I'm not a big fan of it. It does work. I never did. It's just something we never did.
Come on, what does the egg actually do?
The egg will actually, that's a good question. Actually, the egg will actually bind it and kind of hold it together more. So when it bakes, it won't kind of ooze. But I kind of like that kind of oozy, creamy goodness.
Yeah, nice when it's coming out.
The bottom, so the eggplant don't stick. Forget about it. This is going to be unbelievable. Okay, check it out. Just give your pan a little shake, a little spin. Get it nice and coated. And watch this. Done. Done. Now the only problem with this being so quick is I gotta make more food because we have a half-hour show. But that just means you guys eat more, so
Yeah.
enjoy it. All right.
Manja,
A
manja.
little eggplant. Check this out. This is one of my favorite dishes right here, man. It's just unbelievable. There we go. Look at that. Now look, this again, one of those things at home that you can do very easily. If you're gonna buy the eggplant already done and already cooked, go to a really good Italian spot that has fried eggplant already done. Buy yourself a few eggplant cutlets. Make the ricotta mix. Get yourself a little bit of sauce, and you got a delicious meal in 10 minutes. We're just gonna sauce these, cheese them, get them in the oven, and I'm gonna show you our next dish. It's gonna be a little garlic and oil and broccoli. Something my family's done since I'm a kid. It's just a real simplistic peasant dish that, if done right, is one of just an amazing, beautiful pasta dish. And look how quick it is. Look, part of this too is, man, I think why nobody cooks anymore. People are afraid. It takes time. People don't realize how simple things can be. And there's ways to simplify things. Look, it's not like it was years ago, you know, with frozen stuff. Not that I would use, but look, when you're home, there's nothing wrong with going to a store and freezing things. Technology is different nowadays. It wasn't like it was 20 years ago. There's, you know, they use these blast chillers and blast freezers and cryovac, and it's a different way. And for your house and your cooking, just do it, man. If it's easy enough to do, as long as you can cook a good meal for your family and bring everybody together, that's all that matters. But anyway, we got our rollatini. We're gonna cheese it again. A little Parmesan. Mickey, look at that. A little mutz just on top of each one. JP, get your butt up here. Come on, get up here. You're gonna help me do a little broccoli?
Yeah.
And we're gonna start doing some rice.
I'm right here. You need me? I'm right
There
here.
you go. All right, so hang tight with me for a few minutes. We're gonna go right into our next dish. Spaghetti with garlic and oil and broccoli. Now, like I said, this is something my family's been doing since I'm a kid. It's a very simplistic dish, very easy dish. Check it out. Again, something very short. You can even buy a bag of frozen broccoli. This is fresh broccoli that we just poached off. We cooked it, we chopped it up. So, we're gonna get a little bit of olive oil in a pan. And we get a lot of olive oil. Right, we're gonna let that heat up with some garlic. JP, have you some fresh red pepper? A little of that, we're gonna do a lot of garlic. Oh man, you know what? Let's get crazy. There we go. We're gonna get some garlic in there. A little bit of crushed red pepper. Mika. So Joe, what kind of rice balls are you making?
All right, we're gonna do Sicilian style.
What is Sicilian style? What is it?
That's the regular Sicilian styles with the meat, the peas, and the mozzarella. That's the traditional one.
Yeah, but don't you have a little twist on your balls,
I
right?
do a little twist, a little bit. What we do is we got a buffalo chicken rice ball.
All right, but what about the Sicilian? Now, traditionally it's done with ground beef, but what do you do?
What we do?
Do you
is
want to
we
give the
take-
secret away?
Yeah, I guess it's only us, right?
It's only us.
No,
And
what
everybody
happened
else
was
out
about
there,
years
it's
ago,
everywhere.
about 40, 50 years, my family's been making these rice balls, and they always done
Basically,
it
I
the
wasn't
same.
even born almost. I was one.
Right, because my mother was doing it for a long time. You know what I mean?
I know,
My mother
but-
and my father, they did together.
But that's the
was
thing.
their
The traditions that we have and do are just, it's a lifetime. I'm gonna bring, I know, you guys will hear me bring up my Uncle Pete a million times. God rest his soul. I mean, we used to do everything in Virginia. We would talk for hours upon hours. I mean, hours on the phone and come up with just craziest, wackiest ideas you could possibly even imagine. And this is something that our family has done. I mean, we've done this. I'm 50. This guy's got to be about 70. So,
He's 100% right.
Yeah.
It's all about the fact that when you bring it together, everybody comes.
exactly right.
You know, when I was a kid and I was growing up in Bensonhurst, the biggest thing was you would smell the food.
Ah, forget
You'd
about
be
it.
calling
Absolutely.
their names, hey,
Absolutely.
Joe, and everybody knew it was dinner time. So this is something where if I'm making it for my family, I sit there and I watch to see their face before I even eat. That's just the way I go. That's what I like.
Absolutely. When I was a kid, my grandmother grew up on Mulberry Street. We used to go down there, just walking through the building, you hear the neighbors outside, people on their balconies, walk through the, hey, Clemenza, here's your grandmother, here's a piece of bread, here's a taste of cake. By the time I get home, I'd be freaking full already. I'd have a meal on the way home, before I got home. And let me tell you, if you were late for dinner, forget it.
You are late for
Let me tell you something. My grandmother would take a wooden spoon from the back. I could be in the next room and go around the window, through the porch. I think it still hit me in the head. I don't know how this woman did it, but unbelievable. I don't know how
But
what she
what about
did.
the other thing? If you didn't like when Mom was cooking, you didn't eat,
No,
right?
that's it. You ain't got it. That's
They
it.
didn't make 6 dinners.
No.
No,
Nowadays, I hear my friends talking, I gotta get little Billy in a Walkman, this guy, but we made meatloaf, peas, pot, whatever it is, whatever it was, you ate it, that was it. But then again, they really cooked back then too.
That's true. Everybody
That's
cooked
the problem.
with the fresh ingredients.
Yes.
You had
Yes.
the different stores. You went to the meat store, you
Yes.
went to the bread store, you went to the veg. Now you go to one store to get everything.
Yeah,
it was
I know.
nice, but you walked up 18th Avenue and then you were
Yeah.
able to go and everybody, you knew
When
Joe,
I,
you knew
when I was a
Tony.
kid, we went to one place for the pasta, we went to another place for the bread, we went to another place for the meat. And you walked in, who got hands a piece of bread?
They knew your name.
They knew your name,
They
exactly.
knew your name.
These kids today, nothing. You walk in,
They don't even
nothing.
understand. They
No.
don't even understand what's hanging out on the stoop.
No, exactly right. Stupid. All right, so look, our broccoli, our garlic's just about brown. Once it gets that color, boom, you're gonna do a little broccoli, medium. Let's see if we can do this without destroying your kitchen, John.
Alright, good.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Look at that. Beautiful.
We've been
Now,
doing this for a minute.
I don't know, maybe you've been away a long time.
I don't know if you heard, I don't do that no more.
That joke never gets old. Alright, so this is going. Now the liquid in here is gonna be, I'm gonna add a little water and a little chicken stock. Now you can make your stock ahead of time. I just do it this way. Now when I was a kid, growing up, this was Italian Tupperware. Your leftover grated cheese containers, your leftover ricotta containers, the cool one, forget it. We didn't buy Tupperware. We used every container possible that you can save, and that was our Tupperware.
You open up the refrigerator, that's all you saw.
Yeah, and you know what the ricotta
Yeah,
was?
you know what it is, yeah,
You know what
right.
ricotta was? Chicken soup. 100%. You know, it was funny because our neighbors, we used to, you know, we were younger, we used to give each other food, and we all get together and barbecue. And she was like, why is he always giving me a container of ricotta? And she'd open it up, they'd be like chicken soup, pot roast, whatever we can fit in there. So,
Nothing was better.
we got a little chicken base that's in there, and that's gonna be the key to this dish. Again, if I was in a restaurant, I boil some bones, I make a stock, but I'm not, and I'm home, and you know what? I'm just trying to give you guys a quicker, easier way to do this. So here we go. Pasta with broccoli, garlic, and oil, a little olive oil, a little garlic, a little crushed red pepper, a little chicken stock. Can you hand me the pasta?
Absolutely.
Now check it out. I'm going against my own rule here, but because we're on camping stoves in a counter in the middle of the kitchen, normally what I would do is I would take the spaghetti, toss it in the sauce, let it cook for a minute. I never pour pasta over, but in this case, I'm going to do it. It's still going to be delicious. It's still going to work. But I'd rather let it sit and cook. But look at that. Check that out.
Abbondanza.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Why are you whispering to me?
Ready to kiss you.
I know.
Looks good.
Look at this guy. Check
Kiss
this
the
out.
cook. Don't they say kiss the cook?
Yeah. Mwah. There we go. Check that out.
Man.
Unbelievable. You got yourself a piece. You got any Italian bread anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Piece of Italian bread. You dip that right in.
There you go.
Look at that.
Alright.
Forget about it. Come here.
Check it out.
Here we go. Who wants to taste this?
Can you feed me?
Come on.
Hey.
Here we go. Johnny, want a piece?
Thank you.
Oh, give me.
Come on. I know you want the bread.
Come on.
Billy, you want a piece?
Take a piece. I'll take
Come on. Here, he's first.
Oh my God, it is.
All right.
Do like a little lady in the tramp, you know?
Sis, you want a piece of this?
I'm drooling here.
A little bread with a little juice? Forget about it. You want a piece?
Sure.
Come on. Don't be shy. That's my boy Ian over here. Check it out. Here we go. Sneaky. If we all dripping on the pastries. Oh, whoa, whoa. You want a piece of bread with a little juice? You don't want no juice?
Good, enough juice.
I'm going to. All right, here we go. So we're just going to do that. Bada bing, bada bang. We're done. Let's get that on the table, somebody, and we're going to come right back with Sunny Dinner with Chef Clemenza with JP in the house. John Paul Barone, Rice Bowl. Coming on next. We're back with JP making some rice balls. By the way, guys, we are now on Amazon Fire TV and Amazon Fire Stick. I'll let you guys know all about that. Look on my Facebook page at Chef Clemenza or Clemenza Caserta Jr. And I'm going to post some pictures and some things from the show. I'm going to post the schedule that's going up. But now, rice bowl. So, my boy was good enough. He knows what to do.
I know you.
To bring me a little spinach rice bowl ahead of time.
Nice.
Try that. Come on. Let's see. Cheers.
So,
What's a piece of this? Come on. You two right there. Try that. Forget about it.
not bad. Not bad, huh?
That's unbelievable. All right, so JP, why don't you show us what you do? Do some rice balls. Show them how you do with the rice.
Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna use 2 eggs, a little grated cheese.
So basically, what you did was you cooked some rice.
Yeah, so I cooked the rice.
Okay.
I put butter in the rice. Whatever you do, if
Salt,
you do.
salt and water.
What I do is like anything you do with the rice, 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water. You know, so you just got
Basically double.
right. You're doubling
It's 2 to
everything
1.
with that. And then with the eggs, it depends. You know, you got your little more grated cheese. Then you're gonna do your 2 eggs, your grated cheese, and you're gonna put that right into the mixture. You know what you're gonna do is you're gonna get that in. You're gonna get it in nice. You want the rice to be all nice and nice.
Now, why do you mix the egg and the grated cheese together?
Because this pretty much binds everything. You want it to be a creamy type of like, it almost has like a consistency of like a creaminess to it.
And basically, by doing that too, you're going to distribute the grated cheese a little bit more because it's already in the egg and it kind of goes through everything.
That's exactly
Now,
right.
do you add more salt and pepper to that or not?
No, I usually add enough salt into the rice itself that I don't need to. But you
Okay.
want to make sure you're getting the egg all around.
What kind of balls are you making? What are we
Alright,
doing?
we're gonna do a Sicilian style one. We're
Nice.
gonna do a spinach with mozzarella.
So basically, rice, egg, grated cheese,
Correct.
and butter.
Correct. That's
All
it,
right.
Clemenza. Nice and easy.
Now, the beautiful
But, you know,
thing about this is you can fill this with anything. Nutella, sausage and peppers, anything.
That's right,
Broccoli,
right. You know
cheese,
what we were
buffalo
doing?
chicken.
Right, we were doing like Reese's peanut butter cups. We put all types of stuff. It was out of control.
Reese's peanut
Oh,
butter.
you don't even
No,
understand.
listen to me. That's my favorite thing in the world. Mine should be like Reese's peanut butter cup rice balls.
You really like that?
I'm dead serious.
All right, we'll do it again. Yeah, next time we
The next
do it
time I
again.
come to your house, I want friggin'
Oh, here we
peanut
go.
butter cup
Next
balls.
time to my house.
I go to his house, the guy brings me out spinach rolls, pizza, focaccias. I love this one.
He's the only guy I feed.
Whoops.
All right, so the rice now, as you see, the rice, it's nicey nice. It's got it all around. It's all mixed. The
Now,
egg,
is that
the
a
egg,
culinary
the
term,
cheese.
nicey nice? Is that like some kind of, can we explain what
That's
nicey
my
nice
term.
is? Your term?
It's my thing.
It is
You know-
Italian, nicey nice.
But you see, before it didn't look nicey nice. Now it does.
Now
So
it looks nice, it does look nicey nice.
get the meat going, right?
Right over there. You got your pan over there
Your
hot.
pan's all
There's
hot.
all your
You get a little
stuff.
olive oil.
There's your olive oil. I make a good assistant chef, don't I? You're supposed to answer.
Yes, yes, a very good assistant chef. I thought you were talking to the crew.
I feel like we're on a honeymoon. Candy Corey apple. Zip, zip.
So now we're gonna do with the meat. You want to get a little olive oil, a little hot. Then we're gonna do the onion in the olive oil, and then you're gonna saute the meat, and then you're gonna do the sausage.
Traditional Sicilian rice ball is done with ground beef and peas in the middle of the rice bowl. I've seen it where it goes throughout the rice bowl, which I don't mind. But he's got a great twist, and that's why I fell in love with his balls the first time I tasted it.
All right, so basically, as Clem was saying, it was traditionally chopped meat, and you do it with chopped meat, and you do it with the peas. My mom, she figured she'd turn around and take a little different twist to it and put a little sausage in it. The sausage gives a little more flavor.
And I
It's
gotta
nice.
tell you, one of
I
the
gotta tell you,
best
it's really nice.
Sicilian rice balls I've had. And you use what? The cheese and parsley sauce.
Cheese and parsley, I take it out of the
We call it,
casing.
what do we call it? Chivolato or Luganica, Lugina? How do you say that?
You know how to say it.
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah,
We
say
call
it
it, we call it Chivolato.
You're gonna get your chopped meat in first.
All right, what
Right?
else?
Then we're gonna get this all nice and nice again.
Nicey nice. It's a big
Nice and
fancy
nice.
culinary term for
For really good.
Look at this guy. You're making a mess over here. You got grated cheese everywhere. Actually, a lot of meat in
All
there.
right, we're gonna let that go.
You're gonna get your sausage in there, right?
Yeah, well, you want to let this go a little bit because the sausage then comes in, and then you're gonna cook the sausage. What you want to do is you want to get this brown first. Then you're gonna push it to the side. You're gonna put your sausage in the middle. Okay, then you're
What are
gonna
you
bring
making,
it
a
up.
meat donut over there?
So what's gonna happen is,
Mix it together.
you're gonna.
I gotcha. Now you don't let that any seasoning, no salt, no pepper.
I don't do anything in there. What we're gonna do is once it gets down to a certain.
Now explain to the butter because that cheese and parsley sausage has
Right, it
that
has
cheesy,
enough cheese and
salty
parsley,
taste.
it has enough salt, there's enough flavor going on in there right now. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little marinara sauce, really a can of sauce. We're gonna cook it down, we're gonna put a little grated cheese in there, and that's what's gonna bring the flavor out. That's what's gonna make it that really good flavor that you're gonna taste through and through the rice ball.
Alright, so we gotta take a break for a second. We're gonna let this cook down. We're gonna add some tomato sauce. We'll be right back with John Paul, the king of the rice balls over here. We'll be right back. Sunday dinner with me, Chef Clemenza, our guest chef, JP,
What's
in the
up,
house
guys?
with his rice balls.
All right, we got the meat browned up. So
Yeah,
now
we're
what we're
making a
gonna
Sicilian
do,
rice ball.
we're gonna put the sauce in, okay? You put about a can of sauce, a 28-ounce can.
And what you use, a pound of ground beef?
I use a pound. What I try to do is a pound with a half a pound of the sausage, because you don't want to overkill it with the sausage. You want to have more of the chopped meat flavor, you know.
All right.
So now you're gonna let this cook down.
You want to lower that a little bit, let it cook. We'll do these spinach.
Exactly
rice
what
bowls,
we're
we'll
gonna
it,
do. But 1 second, Clem, because you know what we gotta do? We gotta add the goodness in this.
What's the goodness? We gotta make it nice and nice. The goodness is all over the stove. I'm going.
Oh. Alright, so you
So
see
we
how
let that cook
you
down.
see how that is, right, Clem?
So now, how much
See
you gonna
that?
let that cook down? How much to where there's
You
no
want
liquid?
it right.
Okay,
You want
so
it because then
try
what you're also gonna do, you're gonna put it into a strainer. You're not gonna actually strain the whole thing because you want
You
it.
want a little bit of the Earl and the juice to
Right.
get out, because you don't want a wet soggy bowl. I get it.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I'm going to show you a couple different kind of rice bowls now. I'm going to do a cheddar and some other kind of cheese and broccoli. He's going to do a spinach one, a buffalo chicken one. I'm going to do a hot sausage and whatever else comes to mind. We got a few things. Blue cheese one. All right. So we got to take a break for a second. We're going to let this cook down. We're going to add some tomato sauce. We'll be right back with John Paul, the king of the rice bowls over here. Sunday dinner with me, Chef Clemenza, our guest chef, host, Chef JP in the house, making some rice balls. Before you do that, our eggplant come out of the oven. And look at that, guys.
Oh,
Look at
man.
that. Look at that.
Oh,
We'll put it on the
no.
table. Now look, this is what we do for dinner. Everybody helps out. Who brought pastry?
Thank you.
He's making rice balls, Philomena brought some cream shallow, by the way. Little shout out to Mama Chapati. Happy birthday. We love you.
What I'm gonna do, Clem, I'm gonna put this into the strainer, let that drain, and we'll do the spinach rice bowl. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Okay, so we're gonna take this off. What you're gonna do is you want it to a little drain, but not too much. Right, you can't rush it.
You gotta go nice and nice.
This is a peasant food in Italy.
Absolutely.
What they used to do is they take all the meats at the end of the night, and then they take the rice, and then they make the rice balls. Basically, they were using everything in
So
Italy.
in Italian it's called arancini, which means orange. So it's like a little orange.
Arancini di riso, actually. An orange bowl.
Exactly right. So now, while that cools down, we got our Sicilian rice ball mix done. I'm gonna do a broccoli and cheese one. So basically, I'm gonna kick it up a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of ricotta to it, just to give it a little creaminess. I'm gonna add some broccoli to that. We're gonna mix that up.
We're ready here. We're molding it
Forget
out.
about it. We're gonna add a little nice melted cheese. Oh, forget about it. Look at that. Come on.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yum. Looks
Right in.
delicious.
All right. So there we go. We're gonna mix that together. Wow, look at that, man. Forget it.
It's gonna be goodness.
It is gonna be good. It's just, you know why? Because we're doing it nicey nice.
Nice. You're taking
Nice.
your time. You put a little
Absolutely.
love in it.
Absolutely. So, you know, look, cooking is all about passion and
Hold on.
love
It's
and,
like a-
you know, look, when you cook and you just boom, 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 and you're very mechanical and you don't care, you know, take your time. Just learn to brown things and finesse things.
Enjoy
and,
what you're
Enjoy
doing.
what you're doing. Even if you don't like it. I mean, look,
Put a little love into
put a
it.
little love into it.
That's what it's all about. It's all about the love. My aunt would
It
always
is.
say to me, it's in your hands. It's in your hands.
All right, so we got our broccoli and cheese rice balls. So to this now, I'm going to add a little bit of
Are we
grated
ready
cheese.
for this?
All right, wait, we're going to do this.
Take it easy. Like you said, nice
You
and easy.
want to roll these first, or you want to make another batch and roll them all at once? You're the chef here on this one.
Well, you know, let's make a couple of these.
We'll make them all,
Because
then
we
we'll
got
roll
the
them all
meat
at once.
draining
Yep.
out.
Yep, all right, so there's our
We got
cheddar.
the spinach we can do. You ready to go with this?
Forget about it. You're going to make the mix. Show everybody how you do it over here. So what do you got?
Basically, with the buffalo chicken, we got chicken cutlet. We're gonna hit this with a little hot sauce. Bam! You know what I mean? Bam it up with a little hot
All right,
sauce.
so you basically took a regular chicken colored egg, flour, breadcrumb, fried it, chopped it up. Okay,
Right, regular
easy
chicken
enough.
cut. So now, I mean, you put a little hot sauce, and then after the hot sauce, you're gonna use a little blue cheese.
Little blue cheese dressing.
Yeah, a little blue cheese dressing, and then
Okay.
what you do is you hit it with a little more hot sauce. You got a little spoon.
I'm going on a little hot
A
sauce.
little more hot sauce.
Yeah, that's
She
what I got
doesn't-
to regot on. That's what
It's
I
all
got.
good. And then you're gonna mix that up. You're gonna mix it up. You gotta get it all nicey nice. But you know, look, you see, you can tell already. You definitely need a little more hot sauce. You definitely need a little more.
Yeah, you're going to have flames coming out. What's going on?
No, it's not. It's not. It cools it down. Believe me. Believe you me.
All right, we're going to add a little regular blue cheese in there too?
Yes, we're gonna put the
Alright.
crumb of blue cheese as well. But you notice, you see, now the blue cheese just cooled down the hotness.
All
You
right,
understand?
when you're doing that, I'm going to get your rice. All right, so we got our rice. Slide this way, go this way, take over. Here we go. Here's your rice. Now you're going to do that. How are you going to do this? You're going to do it the same way as it's
The same way, the
pocket?
same exact way. Everything you do, fillings get filled the same way.
Okay.
All right, a little spoon would be nice. You got a
Switch.
little
Hey,
spoon.
a little spoon. You got your spoon. How about a big spoon? There you go.
Perfect.
All right. So now you're gonna be stuffing those. I'm gonna get another bowl while you're doing that. Go this way, baby. I'm gonna put some of this over here. Now basically you're doing the same thing like you said, a little pocket, right? We need a spoon.
Yeah, I need that. A spoon.
You need a spoonful.
You got me a spoon?
I got you a spoon. But I need a spoon.
I thought you got me a spoon.
I did get you a spoon.
Did you got a spoon?
Did I get like 3 of them?
I don't know. I don't got one. Thank you very much.
All right. That's why you need a spoon.
So now what you're gonna do, it's like a pocket. You see the way the rice is formed? And then you're gonna put it in there. You put as much as you want, as little as you want, and then what you want to do is you just want to get everything in the middle. You're gonna get it all the way around. That's it. See what I'm saying?
There you go.
Nice.
Beautiful thing. All right, so hey, you got plenty of room on it. Now, what are you doing right there? Tell everybody what you got there.
All right, I got a little bowl of water because basically what you need to do is keep your hands moist because it
Yes.
helps keep with the rice. That's it. That's basically everything you're gonna do. You're gonna just keep doing the same thing. Boom, 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 boom.
Make them a little small because we got to fry them.
It's hard to
Well,
put
yeah, I
the sugar
understand.
in, that's it.
I got you. That's beautiful. That's going to be a beautiful thing. Now, while he's doing that, I'm going to do my own take on the sausage and broccoli and rice bowl. So, we have that same rice mixture that we did. I'm going to go a little grated cheese, right? I got my broccoli rabe that I just sauteed. I blanched off broccoli rabe, sauteed a little bit of garlic, olive oil. That's going to go there. Look at that. Forget about it.
Oh,
Now,
that was nice.
make sure too, when you do that, you kind of drain it out a little bit. Leave a little bit of I'm going crumbled hot sausage in there. Look at that, man. You know what? Forget
That
about
sauce is nice. It always gets
I'm
that
telling
bite.
you, man, I love
Gives
it.
a little bite.
it. I love it. And we're going to do some, we got mozzarella over there, man. Right here, beautiful. We're going to do a little mozzarella in there. Forget it. These are going to be forget. I don't know. I made a little competition over here.
Yeah, it seems like a little cook-off here. A little Bobby Flay. Where's Bobby Flay?
Yo, Bobby, come on. I challenge you.
Bobby's got nothing on me and you. What are
I'm
you
telling you,
kidding?
forget it.
But bury him.
Whoa, take it easy. Don't say things like that. All right, so we got ricotta. Look, people do it nice. That's beautiful. That's why you look how you got your hands nice with the warm water.
You
It's so
notice
easy
the
to roll.
glaze. It's like a glaze.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah.
it's like a glaze.
So now, I see it 2 ways. You know, people make it what he does the traditional way with the butter, the egg, the grated cheese, a little salt, little pepper. People do ricotta to that mixture, just ricotta with no butter and egg. Look, whatever works for you, whatever you like, do whatever you like. But this is how we do it over here.
Spinach. With spinach is
Now that's the one you
very
do the
easy.
way I do it. You do it in the middle, you put it throughout the whole rice bowl.
I do it in the middle. And even if it gets on the outside, the good thing about that, you'll know it's a spinach rice bowl. Because right now you can't tell what they are. You just can't tell what they are until you
Unless you do it like that. Meek, you look at
Oh,
that.
like that.
Forget about it. Looks like Christmas there.
Yeah.
Why you not
Because it's the spinach, and what I do is I leave it on, and then you know.
You did the spinach. Why wasn't even looking? You did the
You
spinach.
see that?
Forget about it.
So this is what I'm talking
All
about.
right, so look, check it out. We're gonna roll our balls. We're gonna fry some off. We're gonna come back. We're gonna finish frying off our rice balls. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna eat, and we'll be right back with Sunday dinner with Chef Clemenza. Love you guys. All right, we're back with Sunday dinner with me, Chef Clemenza, my boy, my good
My
friend
boy.
JP, Johnny Rice Balls, King of the Rice Balls. We're gonna cut a few open for you. We're gonna show you what we did. Cut them up, see what we got. Explain to them as we go. I got the broccoli rabe and hot sauce. Take a look at that. Get a little close up on that. That's a beautiful bowl. What do we got there? Look, it's ready. Watch the stretch on that. Me.
Oh, this is a hot buffalo.
Hot
That's a hot
buffalo chicken. Everybody grab a half of rice ball, share them, pass them around.
This is the
All right, guys. We're finally done another episode of Sunday Dinner in the books. I want to thank my guest, JP. Some beautiful balls. He made some absolutely great rice balls. All our guests, we got rice balls, we got prosciutto balls, we got broccoli rabe, we got hot sausage, we got the ground beef and peas, the Sicilian. We got a little pasta and broccoli, we got a little eggplant rolantini. On the real, guys, this is what it's all about. At the end of the day, I know it's a lot of hard work you cook, but you know what? The laughs we had, and the crying and the laughing, and we were hysterical before. Now we're going to sit down, we're going to drink a couple of glasses of wine, we're going to eat good. And you know what? We'll be back next week. And remember, Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Amazon Fire Stick, every day 4:30 on Roku. Go to the DB&A network, download the channel, watch us, and we'll see you guys next Sunday. Everybody dig in and eat.